good morning. We are at day one of Electronica and we are at Panasonic stall in Bangalore 3. And today we have with us Chiba-san, who is MD and CEO of Panasonic Life Solutions. We have Teruoka-san from Japan. He's Executive Vice President, Panasonic Industry. And we have with us Mr. Narayan Kumar, who is Divisional Director for Panasonic Industry, India. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Surviving. Too busy.
So first, I'd like to speak to Chiba-san. He is MD from Panasonic Life Solutions. Hi, Chiba-san.
Hi.
How is Panasonic Industry strengthening its role in India's industrial and automotive electronics market?
Yeah, I can see that. I'm in charge of Panasonic Industry. Basically, India, we have like a 7 billion company revenue-wise. India, so small so far. It's kind of exploring new business. Huge opportunity. So automotive areas, also infrastructures, factory automation. So we have a big chance. So by making use of this exhibition, we like to explore new business. That's the main reason. Yeah.
So you have two different stalls, one in Electronica and one in Productronica as well.
Yeah, exactly.
What are the different solutions you are showcasing in both?
Basically,
So this particular store of Panasonic Industry is all about the B2B devices. We are having devices on the electronics, electromechanical. We have a lot of motors, for example, battery systems. This is all about the B2B devices. Smart Factory stall is about the whole SMT lines, which are used to make the mounting of components of the PCBs. So we make the components. They have machines to mount the components on the PCBs. That is how we have the full value chain for the end customer.
You are giving the end-to-end solution for customers. Okay, great. So next, gentlemen, I'd like to understand how does Japanese innovation combined with India's Make in India vision is one of your core strategies now? So would like to answer the question.
Anyone? So, okay, fine. I think the B2B devices requires a lot of technology. These are the devices which are going to make the end products. So the core R&D is in Japan, where we do the core research, the development of the new products, the new lineup that keeps on coming. How India is connected because we have a unique opportunity, a sizable market, and also unique in some sense. So for example, we are the largest two-wheeler population. So the opportunity lies here. What we expect from Japan or connect from Japan is to get the right product, fitting in the right application. That is how we collaborate.
So currently, what is Panasonic's industry's top priorities and innovations, partnerships in India? Anything that you would like to?
So from Panasonic Life Solutions point of view, we have in Bangalore itself, Panasonic India Innovation Center. So we have a huge team which is working on about software solutions in variety of areas. IoT, for example, connected products, we do it application. So that is where the team is.
Okay. So now, I'd like to ask, how do you see India's industrial and digital infrastructure market evolving from global Panasonic perspective?
medical, you mean?
So industrial and digital infrastructure market.
I see. So far, as you know, I'm in charge of global, like NVIDIA AI server is growing a lot. I'm experiencing AI server here. So I saw huge opportunity. So many data centers coming. I like to cultivate that type of innovation. It's most important there. Now Taipei is moving using NVIDIA, AMD, blah, blah. Here also same innovation can have. So definitely like to propose the areas.
Any case study that you would like to tell us that you have implemented somewhere else, you want to implement that strategy in India?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have some strategy for India, but we should know the market sales. Then we need more customers or value chain. Still, we are understanding. So that's why I like to listen to the customers. This time with the Electronica, I like to value chain point of view very important.
So India knows Panasonic. I mean, from long. Panasonic is present in India from National Panasonic.
Yeah. And it's got Chiba-san taking care of the home appliance ideas.
Exactly.
But we're gonna focus on B2B. B2B. So that's why.
Great.
Yeah.
So, anything you'd like to share on high frequency PCB laminates that play enabling role in 5G and digital behavior?
We take a look at our, we call it the electronic materials. Pallets are components. This is a material which is used to make the PCB. And normally PCBs are of many types. So for example, depending on the layers. But when the layers keep on going up, we require very efficient high frequency material to reduce the losses. And that is more applicable for example, 5G applications. He mentioned data centers, so where the losses should be less because the layers are gone. So that is where we specialize, and we have launched the new Megatron 8 series, which is extremely high efficiency, best.
What makes new ASQ D1 seal type sliding switches unique for industrial applications?
These are micro switches. We have a range of micro switches just to make you understand. So micro switches, for example, when you go to a petrol pump and you have the hood latch open sometimes, somebody cleans and it doesn't close, you get an indication inside. So we put micro switches at hood latch, tailgate, a variety of applications. We have micro switches to detect the position. So this is an extension to that type of series where we are supplying to four-wheeler as well as two-wheeler vehicles. Two-wheeler also, there's a handlebar. A lot of switches are there on the bike. Inside, there is a micro switch. When you press, it will have many.
So, adding to safety and security of the vehicle as well.
More of control. Control many functions. So you require variety of functions.
So Panasonic is one of the have the highest positions in this. I mean, how do you compare?
In India, we have one of the top shares in the market. Okay.
So, gentlemen, how are your polymer capacitors boosting reliability for AI servers and data centers?
Yeah, basically we are dominant share for the AI server. Also, we have a huge business in Taipei. There are accelerators, different activities in the West Coast. So, as you know, in company, A company, also many areas. And we have a reference activities. Actual business coming from Taipei, the accelerators. So I'm looking for the same type of because here. So I think accelerator is there. And we like to promote polymer capacitor for the areas. Most important. Also the laminate, also laminate the areas.
Again, the polymer capacitor is like the extension of the capacitor. So basic is aluminum key capacitors. Polymer capacitors are more efficient. Data center require many components to reduce the form factor, size, high efficiency. That's why large volume goes for the data center.
Finally, how is Panasonic supporting ADAS and the entire EV ecosystem?
So we have multiple products into the EV domain, so both two-wheeler as well as four-wheelers. So if you look at the car which is got displayed down below. So starting with the battery, so you have lithium-ion cells, which are part of making the battery package, which is to drive the vehicle. Then to control the battery, like switching on and off, we have products like EV relays, which are used for controlling the process on and switch off the battery. And then you have many products to control, like motor is there. We don't make the motor, but motor control is one application where we have a lot of components. So multiple products will go in the whole EV architecture wherever we are.
Basically, we are supporting the EC box. That is for ADAS. Okay, inside the EC box, we are proposing passive products. That's the most important. Right now, ADAS level 2.5. Then going to level 3, 4, 5. And now domain control, so many EC box, zone central. So we'd like to propose the passive, innovative passive EC box. That's our strategy. That's ADAS.
So, without naming your customer, can you tell us any innovation in ADAS that has helped the customer?
That's very, difficult question. Honestly, again, 3 years ago, level 5, even AMAP, level 4, now still level 2.5 globally. Very challenging, very challenging. So we have to see the market, actual market. Even US, level 2.5. So it's challenging areas.
So how do you plan to educate your customers in India?
Ah, that's a good point. That's right. And I think infrastructure is very important. Infrastructure. So far, I cannot see that type of infrastructure yet. So that is most important.
So how do you see the initiatives that we are taking as on the policy side? Will that help?
That is a big enabler. If you see last 10 years, there have been multiple, I would say, one is the basic policy initiative by the government under the Make in India program. Right? So, policy initiatives for many of the companies to localize their production. We have production linked incentive scheme as we call it. So we have bigger players now starting to local manufacturing. So people who start local manufacturing, then they look at the local design development. Design development happens locally. So companies like us will be in a position to really participate locally. Otherwise, earlier things were just coming from Japan and China. Now, if you see in Bangalore, there are a lot of many design development centers. It's a big change which has happened in the last, I would say, 5-7 years. Not only that, if you look at the overall geopolitical environment, India is standing to gain. It is slow. People expect immediately, but we can clearly see the stream happening. Many companies who are operating outside are setting up their alternate manufacturing in India. So that's a big positive for us to look at the manufacturing GDP. I think that's how we are also kind of aligning ourselves with the overall policy.
So something similar to what solar industry achieved in India. You see the EV industry also coming up like that?
This is way beyond that because if you look at the four-wheeler EV, we have hardly about 100,000 vehicles every year. But if you look at China, you look at other markets, penetration is very quick. Two-wheeler, we have one million. But largely, India, we have a concern on high import oil. The EV part plays a critical role to balance that energy. Big headroom for us.
Great, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time. And it was really pleasure talking to you all. So appreciate it. Thank you.